Macca's Guides.
Oh, baby, a triple! Oh, yeah!
Hey guys, Macca here with completed episode number 61. It just so also happens by coincidence that this is my 61st Xbox One completion. It happens to be my 217th overall completion, bringing me to 268,000 gamer score or more. But this is for Rainbow Six Siege, which came out on December 1st. I started it the day before that and finished it on January 3rd, 2016, also my first completion of the year. That's about 1 month, and in that 1 month, I personally played the game over 90 hours. Yes, it took me that long to actually complete it, although a good portion of that was just used to play for fun and not necessarily towards achievements. The average person going for only achievements or trophies and not really worrying about having too much fun, kind of grinding it out a little bit faster than usual, will take between 60 and 80 hours, maybe even around 50 hours if they're super efficient. In total, the game has 48 achievements and trophies, and they range across all the different types of game modes. In general, they're very easy to understand. They'll go from anywhere from completing the situations in single player mode, to unlocking all of the operators and a bunch of weapon attachments, to completing a whole bunch of ranked games and doing specific tasks within them, and playing a lot of Terrorist Hunt. The achievement you see me getting on screen is called Terro Hunter, which is for killing a total of 2,500 terrorists in Terrorist Hunt mode. You will get all of the achievements and trophies out of the way, and this one will probably be your last if you're actually achievement hunting and you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, the last one you'll probably get is called Camper, which is for completing 100 rounds of Defend, where you defend the hostage in Terrorist Hunt. And if you don't actually use the matchmaking preferences to favor those types of matches, that one will take you literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of games. The achievement trophy difficulty, in my opinion, is a 5 out of 10. And that's mostly for the fact that there is one mission called Article 5 at the end of Situations mode, which some people find very difficult, and you will need a decent team alongside you to complete. You'll also need to be able to kill some people using flashbangs and C4 in online gameplay, and you need to complete at least one ranked match, getting a sweep of 4-0 against another team in ranked, like I said. So if your team's not very good and you're not communicating very well, it can be very hard to get a clean sweep in ranked unless someone on the other team lags out or quits. Now, as a fun factor, I'm giving this game a 9 out of 10. You'll see me on screen here running through a plane, getting as many terrorist kills as I can. I'm doing a bit of a boosting method by doing the plane, using Thatcher, clearing it as fast as possible. I managed to get a path through the plane that took me about 3.5 minutes each time, plus a little bit of loading screens, and I was able to get like 300 kills an hour, but for the most part, you're not going to be doing it that fast, like I'm saying. So this part of the game was the grinding part, and the part that I wouldn't attribute the majority of my fun factor towards. Like I said, in my most underrated games of 2015, this game was actually the number 1 game, and in my top 10 games of the year where this game was number 6, this game shines in PvP, playing against other real human beings 5-on-5 online. Online, I found the combat like super engaging, super thrilling, and I was always on the edge of my seat wondering if my team was going to edge it out. Very tactical gameplay, and again, graphically the game's not that great. The server's very iffy to say the least. But the PvP gameplay in this game is really, really, really good, and I would personally recommend it even if you don't necessarily have a lot of friends who are playing it, as long as you're willing to use your microphone and communicate with your teammates. If you're the type of guy who likes to maybe come home after a long day of work and just chill, play some mindless games of FPS without a headset on, not really meet anyone, this game is probably not for you. You're going to want to take yourself pretty seriously while playing this game, and you're going to want to actually communicate and get involved in what you're doing. But on the plus side, if you manage to do that, you'll find yourself having a great time and really getting into it. Now, I do wish the achievements and trophies were a little less grindy near the end of the game, but I still recommend it, and I'm looking forward to the DLC operators a lot coming in January and even further on in the year. Hopefully they also ship with achievements and trophies that we can attain based on those operators. Before we end off, a special shout out to Hair and Giggles, as well as all of these lovely people for supporting the channel on Patreon. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I see you next time. Peace!